Welcome back to the live Twitch stream. And yep, it's another episode of Monday Technical Analysis. If you're joining me for the first time, don't forget I do these videos every Monday at 10 p.m. GMT time. So don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, X, everything, because I'll be doing live updates on what trades that I'm going to take for the Forex week, for the trading week ahead. So let's start off with AUD CAD. So obviously this is a trade that I took last week. I closed actually early and it's like 10 pips, so we can get rid of that. It's a good thing I closed early because you can see the trade did go back against us, started trending towards the upside. So let me clean. I don't like for instance, I like to do this live so you can see when I like to clean up my charts, and literally everything is just live and direct. So we're just going to clean up the chart a bit, and we're going to go on to the weekly time frame. Just want to make sure that you can hear me live and direct. Right, testing 1 2. Right, testing 1 2. Right, testing 1. Alright, cool, yeah. So audio is all checked. So let's go into the weekly time frame. So for AUD CAD, like I said last week, it is in a downtrend. We've had this pullback towards the upside, and the market started to trend back down towards that downside. So last week candlesticks, 2 weeks ago we had a spinning top. Market AUD CAD failed to break below the 0.87 area, so price couldn't break it, and we had literally price start to push back up towards the upside. So if we can put a Fibonacci on this on the weekly time frame, let's see how it lines up with our Fibonacci. I said last week, this is lining up to, like, literally AUD CAD is lining up perfectly with our green Fibonacci area where price is failing to reject, and I feel like it is a strong support area that is holding at the 0.875 area. Let's go on to daily. Let's go into the daily time frame now. So what we're looking at here for AUD CAD. Right, can we put a trend line on this as well towards the downside? Yeah. So we do have a break of that trend line, even though this trend line hasn't even drawn up quite neatly. Cool. See something. So we've got that point of the trend line. Then we'll draw our inner trend line now. Alright, cool. So we've got a break off of the inner trend line. So I do believe price AUD CAD is literally strong. It's going to shoot up because I do see other traders talking about buying GBP CAD, USD CAD as well. So at the moment, I think CAD is getting weak as well. So could we get in for a buy position on AUD CAD? For me to buy AUD CAD, I would really want a retest of this temporary resistant level. Like, we've got the break. Not a good break because we see, look at these wicks. So we're still, price is still rejecting around this area here. So I would want to see price close back above that area here. So I would want price to close back above, at least on a 4-hour time frame, close above 0.88, and then yeah, for me to look for the buy. But even if we do go for a buy, I still feel like it won't be in a good position, in a good place to buy AUD CAD. So what I could look for on AUD CAD is for price push up, come retest, then makes it way to this resistant level, play about, and then I'm expecting to move something like that on AED CAD to happen. Don't know if we can get that move, but if we do, if it does get bullish, then I'm expecting AED CAD to move like that. Because we've got it broke off that inner trend line, so price should literally come to a point B off of that trend line, and that is a lot of pips there. So how much? 20, 40, 60, 80. Around 90 pips we can get. So, go back on a daily. And how, yeah, Monday candlestick close. Yeah, this looks like it wants to push up towards the outside. So, like I said, for AED CAD, we're going to want to break above these wick areas, and then I'll probably look for the retest. Sorry people, then we look for the retest off of that area. So we want something like that. So I probably would see, even if I buy here, I still feel like it's not a good position to buy. In terms of risk reward ratio, it's still not going to give me a nice move. So I probably actually would just leave AED CAD for now, actually, if I'll be honest with you. Unless if it comes in, I see some nice price action, some candlestick reversal pattern at this resistant level, then I'll probably look for the sell. But for now, I don't think AED CAD is looking to come down anytime. Should I say anytime soon? That's a bit harsh to say, actually. You know what? It depends how this next 4 hour candlestick closed. Then you know what? This could actually be a reverse as well. Price can actually literally not even break above that resistance level. It actually's got potential to come back down and retest this price level, this support level. So yeah, that's two scenarios for AED CAD. Oh, another level to test. Yeah, I can see price probably. Out of these two support levels, I can see price will probably come back down to and retest those areas there. If not, then I would want the break above. Literally, I would say, yeah, above this resistant level, but also we'll be looking out for this area here, those wicks as well. So yeah, AED CAD's pretty much not in a good place to trade right now. We've just got to keep our eyes on it and see how it reacts. Let's move on to AED. Euro AED, this one hurts, man. 100, like, if you watched last week's video, I gave you the trade setup. We took it. My initial target was 100 and was it 131 pips, I think it was. Yeah, that was my initial target. And it spiked, literally hit it to the T. If you watched last week's video, you saw that I had this trade set up. Then I changed it to 96 pips around this price to hit at this price level. But what did I do? I think it was around, Thursday. I closed out early on it. I took around 66 pips, which was horrible, man. Yeah, so I closed out on this kind of stick here because I had a feeling. Let's go to the replay, yeah? Cool. So obviously, it looked like that. That's why patience is very key when it comes to trading. And then we had this. Which one was it? I'm sure it was, this kind of stick here at 2 o'clock on Thursday. I said, you know what, I'm not even going to hold this trade over the weekend. Literally, going to close out early. It took around 66 pips. But yeah. And after I took it, the trade played out perfectly. And that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you've got to be very strict when it comes to trading and literally stick to your trade and literally see it out. So what now for AED CAD? So this trade's completed. We've completed that move on Euro AED. I said Euro CAD. Apologies, Euro AED. For me, personally, I feel like UAD is not going to break this support level. I know we got the break off of this trend line on a daily time frame. We're looking at on a 4 hour. I don't see price looking to break this support level. That's my opinion. Yeah, because look on a weekly, the EMAs are crossing. Look at the crossover to the upside. We're still above our 100 EMA. Even though on a weekly time frame it is making higher lows, lower low, higher lows, lower low, and this should be the next higher low. Getting ready to make a new lower low on a weekly time frame. So right, cool. So if price does break below that support level, then yeah, we're going straight down to point B of this trend line, even down to the beginning of the trend, and I think price will go if we do break that support level. But if we don't, then I can see price coming back and retesting this resistant level up here. So some people might have bought already. I don't know if I haven't seen traders any traders talking about going long on UAD. But yeah, 32, 42 pips. Could risk 414. Actually, I did say I don't see price breaking this with the support level. Actually, I can actually see it. Actually, you know what? It's broken the trend line. Taking it back by looking at it on the lesson. It's gone on monthly as well. Oh, see? Got two twin towers there on a monthly. Got a bullish twin on the monthly. You know what? I can actually on a weekly, yeah, I can see this actually breaking the support area actually. I wouldn't even buy UAD right now. Only if price closed, literally. If price closed back above this hammer, then yeah. If it closed back above that hammer, then I say cool, go for the buy. But for now, I wouldn't even rush into this trade right now. I'll see how. I'll wait for the break of this support. Could get a break and retest. If we can get a break and retest of this support level, which would be good. Break and retest. And we can even get in from here, which would be good. Yeah, I'll just look for the break above a closure. If we get closure above that hammer, then go for the buy. But if we get a break off the support level, then I'll go for the sell. And then this will probably give us around. I'll do. Looking for around 83 pips on UAD if we do get a break of that support level. If not, then we go for the buy, and that should give us around 100 pips. So that's two setups on UAD. We got. So that actually, this looks like a better trade to take than AD CAD. So all eyes will be on UAD for me. Because literally right now, it is at a very good point where the trade setup could literally happen tomorrow, if I'll be honest with you. Literally, this trade setup look like it might happen tomorrow during London session. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that. It can even happen for Asian session actually. So let's move on to Euro JPY. Alright, cool. Euro JPY. What's he talking about? Sorry people, 1 second. That is horrible. Sorry, people. I'm just checking up on my trades at the moment. Alright, cool. Obviously slippage. Euro USD literally just closed me out. Don't get it, man. Slippage just killed me right now. Alright, cool. Let's just get back to the charts anyway. Alright, for Euro JPY, let's look at this on a weekly time frame. Alright, cool. So let's clean this chart up actually. So let's clean it up a bit. Alright, so weekly candlestick close. Quite bullish as a hammer. So well, 2 hammers last week. So this is definitely trending towards the upside. Euro JPY. Cool, so we've got to break off that in the trend line. Was that for the 4 hour? Yeah. So we've got to break off that 4 hour trend line. Price didn't come down where it should have, so let's get rid of that. Go back to the daily time frame. We're still in the uptrend. Alright, cool. Daily daily candlestick close as a pin bar. The problem is that happened Thursday and price didn't even respect it and had a reversal. So can we get the reversal now? With this making a new, we're on a 4 hour time frame, so with price making a new higher high, it's getting ready now. Ooh, this looks like, alright, cool. Alright, it came back and retested this support level. Look, this resistance level, which is now turned as our new support level. Price came back down, touched it, shot right back up. You can see straight away it didn't even have it. Got close to our 100 EMA as well, and pushed right back up towards the upside. So that was at what, 20 pips move. All this happened today. Alright, cool. So are we gonna get that downside movement, momentum to the downside? What we want. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna get that with Euro JPY. Let's get rid of these. So clean up this chart a bit. So let me just get rid of, clean it up a bit. Alright, let's keep that there actually. Alright, cool. So this is definitely in the uptrend. But I'll be honest with you, I'll put a 4 hour trend line on that and see how it reacts with it. Yeah, for Euro JPY, I probably would start this for this week. Until I find some better structure on Euro JPY, I probably would start with this. But it's definitely trending towards the upside. So probably wait till it has a pullback before you get back in for a buy on Euro JPY. But for now, I wouldn't even take it for a sell if I'll be honest with you. Even though it's at a nice point, price is at a high point to sell from. See, price even closed back below this resistance level just for the next candlestick to shoot back above it. So even in this candlestick formation here, normally when you have a shooting star and you have a bullish candlestick, like engulfing candlestick after it, normally indicates that the market's going to push towards the upside. But I feel like Euro JPY is not going to do that. What I'm seeing, okay, so just because of that hangman, we had. That's actually not 1, 2, 3. Wow, these pin bars I can see in the hangman side. Right. It's definitely pushing towards the upside. 100%. Look at these. Oh my gosh. 11 pin bars. These Dragonfly Doji is on. This is probably going to shoot. Just how these price action has, these candlestick pattern has acted last time. This is probably going to push. You know what? I can actually see price getting up to here. Towards the 0.4 area. How many pips is that? Definitely seeing touching this area here, so at least 160 pips. Alright, cool. So we need to find a trade setup to get us in for a buy on Euro JPY. So if I was gonna buy EJ, I would want my price to break above that level here. Yeah, I would want a nice straight bullish break above this price level here for me to even consider buying it. And then price to push, make it all the way up to this resistant level area at 1.64. But I can see EJ pulling back though, man. This looks like it wants to come up back up to 1.64 area. Alright, so we're going to keep our eyes on EJ. I'm still, my bias on this is still quite bullish on EJ. Let's move on to Euro USD. Oh my gosh, this trade is horrible, man. I was in this. For a buy. Alright, cool. So let's look at this on a weekly time frame. Cool. Yeah, wow. EU look like it wants to push towards the upside. Just by this Dragonfly Doji. We've had 2 Dragonfly Doji. I said it the wrong way around, right? Let me just double say it, people. Cool. Yeah, so it's just one of those things in China. I always get Dragonfly and Greystone Doji mixed up. Yeah. He look like he wants to push towards the upside. I feel like the dollar is strong though. Alright, cool. For now, if you get a break above this trend line and price breaks above that line as well, then I'm all in for a buy on EU. I'm expecting price to make it up to this first point of this trend line, not first point, sorry, to that point B of that trend line. If we get a break above, if the trend line break and close above that resistance level, then yeah, I'm all in for a buy on Euro USD. But for now, we're just going to see how if it respects that trend line. So if you get any price action around that trend line, any reversal patterns, EMA crossover, then we're probably going to look for a sell on Euro USD. Only thing is, yeah, this was on a Friday. This was news. This was news on a Friday. Pushed it price below that support level, and the price closed back up. So I would want price. Cool. Price would need to close. For me to even take this, consider taking this for a sell, I would like to see price close below these wicks, these levels where the price is wick. Remember, use the wick as your evidence as well, where price is respecting a lot. So normally when you see these wicks, price is respecting it a lot. You see price just push right back. Once it comes to these price levels, price is candlestick closed right back above it. So if we get closure below it, then yeah, start to see some movement on USD. Alright, let's move on to GBP. Chef, for me, I'm all buyers on Chef. I'm guided because I remember when it was down here. And literally, I should have bought when it was at this price level. At least a 300 pip move, man. So I'm still bullish on GBP Chef. We've had a pullback. I am expecting price now to make its way back up to the 1.118 area. This price also. So I am expecting price to touch back up around this resistant, around this area at price over at 1.118. Alright, to get in for GBP Chef, what would we like to get? So look, wow, price is literally just rejecting off of this area nicely. We've got a break of that trend line. All that wick, wow. For me, personally, I'll probably wait till London session open before to get in for a buy on Chef. It's quite tricky to get on this. GBP Chef, yeah, cool. I'll check this in the morning for London session to see to get in for a buy, but right now I don't really want to force any trade setup on it. But if price definitely comes back down to this support level and we get some reversal patterns, then yeah, we're going in for a buy on GBP Chef. Let's move on to GBP JPY. Gosh, what was that here for? If I've got in this trade, yeah, break even and it's quite easy last week. Oh dear. Right, so move on to GBP JPY. Honestly, yeah, I did not expect price to break this major resistance level. Literally, price is literally broken above it. Even on the weekly time frame, we've got a closure above it. Even on the daily, and look, daily is not even closing back below this major resistance level. So for now, this is holding as our major support level right now. Our next major resistance level is, wow. It's definitely 500 pips away. Cool. Let's look on weekly time frame. Got the closure above that major resistance level, which is now holding as our major support. Look on the daily. Not really close as a shooting star. We've got this wick here, should keep an eye on. GP, I'm not seeing much on GJ, if I'll be honest with you. If we are going to buy GJ, I'll probably wait for London session tomorrow to see how price reacts with that trend line if we keep moving towards the downside. So 2 hour. Alright, people, I do execute my trades on a 1 hour. Normally when I take these trades, I do normally have to execute them on a 1 hour time frame. Normally all my trades I execute, majority of them are probably on a 1 hour time frame once they get at a price level that I want, where I want the market to go to. Like for instance, probably would have took this today, just that Dragonfly Doji alone I would have took that, but as you see, wouldn't have went nowhere, it would have came right back down, but that would have been a good position to, candlestick pattern to take. So that's even on the 15-minute. So GJ, we're just gonna watch. We're gonna leave that. Not seeing much. Alright, cool. Right, this is interesting. NZD USD. Alright, cool. So last week we looked at that big wick. Yeah, this is more closing as a hammer. Last week's candlestick. Also, prior 2 weeks before that, closed as a shooting star. I remember this box here. Still hasn't come out this corner. We've been in this since January, so it's coming on over a month now. We've been in this range. Like NZD USD's been ranging. Still waiting for the break out of this range, and it has not broke. So NZD USD, I'm all up. I'm up. My bias on this is for a sell. I'll be honest with you, because look, when I did talk about NZD USD last week, I did say price was either going to come resist another support level or make it way off of this temporary support, which it did. It just broke right through it. It didn't even hold. So I need to get rid of that. So this would have been a nice trade to take. Honestly, I saw this trade. I didn't even take. I don't know why I did. What is wrong with me, man? This trade was staring in my face, and I did not even take it. Nice candlestick reversal pattern. I still didn't even take it. 80 pip move, man. Alright, cool. So we're looking for this week on NZD-USD. I am in favor for a sell on NZD-USD. So right now, my opinion on NZD-USD is for a sell. So I'm just gonna wait for some a candlestick reversal pattern on NZD-USD before I even take a trade. But also, if it does break it, we're gonna get this. This lines up with that, where the market was wicking before that, at that price level. So look, NZD-USD is a waiting game. It'd be interesting to see how the next 4-hour candlestick close. It would be very interesting. So this trade setup is probably near. This probably will happen tomorrow at some point during London or New York session. This trade should happen. So that's NZD-USD, people. Follow me on X. I'll give you an update if I get in for this for a sell on NZD-USD. Move on to USD CAD. For me personally, I think CAD is trying to push towards the upside. Let's clean it up a bit. Let's move on to weekly time frame. Yeah, cool. Alright, look, still above 100 EMA. Blue red EMA is about to cross over. Look at that. The way these weekly candlesticks are closing is a lot of wicks. Let's see if we can Dragonfly Doji spinning tops. It's a lot of uncertainty. That's what it looks for me with USD CAD. I do believe it wants to push towards the upside. Yeah, looking at it on a monthly and weekly, it looks like it wants to push towards the upside. And let's look at it on a daily. So cool. Monday candlestick closed pretty much like that. For USD CAD, I would have want price to come down here before I even look to be taking a buy trade, but for now it doesn't look like it wants to. But be honest with you, it looks like it actually wants to push towards the upside now. So it's in a tricky place to even try to get a buy on USD CAD. Get a break above. Get a break. That trend line, then we're good to go. On USD CAD. Cool. So I'll be honest, there's not really much for me on USD CAD. That if price does come up to this resistance level, then we can look for some sells. If it comes to the support level, then we look for some buys. But if it does break this resistance level, I need a clear day. I want it to be a clear bullish candlestick on the daily breaking above that resistance level. Then we can look at the 1.365 area. Then I'll look to buy. But it's definitely trending towards the upside. What am I doing? I'm not even thought about putting a trend line on this. Cool. Yeah, this is not definitely, this trend line is broken. That downwards trend line is broken, so definitely, market is literally trending up. Especially if you look at it in a 4-hour time frame, it's definitely trending up. So we're only looking for buys on USD CAD right now, if I'll be honest with you. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to talk about gold, US for and that's that. Yeah, I wouldn't advise you to trade that pair, especially if you're new to trading as well. But we can have a look at gold though, if I'll be honest with you. Well, gold's still not closing below that. Look at that, still respecting that support. Oh my gosh, it actually closed. Jesus, closed right back above it. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah. I'm not even going to talk to you about gold, but for me, yeah, gold's just been moving crazy. See, we got the break, but we didn't quite get that retest. I'm glad, cause I probably would have took off the on first. I probably would have took this just off of that little candlestick pattern there. I probably would have took for a sell. Yeah, 100% would have. Still, right now, let's like to look at gold. I don't really trade price action off of it. If I do, like I said, if I do trade gold, there's a system called Ocean Wave, designed by Uncle P, and I literally use that to trade gold. I have more for consistent wins using that system than doing my technical analysis on gold, which when I do my technical analysis on gold, I use the Ocean Wave to correlate with me. And literally, I've been finding having more consistent wins like that. So for gold now, let's look at that. So we've got a bit above that trend line. This is looking like it wants to close back down below. Alright, let's just look at it on a daily time frame. Is it even going to respect any Fibonacci levels? Nah. Alright, cool. So let's do the recap. So the trades that I'm looking at for this week is definitely UAD, not and NZD-USD. So we only got our eyes on those two pairs for this week. I'll give you an update on Wednesday if any more setup happens. But yeah, for now, UAD is looking quite the one that we literally, this look like this can happen today in a minute. Alright, cool. So it all depends how this next 4-hour candlestick close on UAD. Look for the buys on that. And if we do go for the buy on UAD, we're looking to ride it back up to this resistance level. So people, so my traders, that's it. That's the end of this week's Monday technical analysis. Don't forget to join me back on YouTube on Wednesday at 1 p.m. I'll be releasing a YouTube video. You can also contact me. If you want to socialize, contact me. I'll say Instagram's probably the best place to message me, or even X as well. So yeah, man, just want to say thanks for tuning in. Have a good trading week. Remember, trade smartly. And yeah, see you on the next one.